Good morning, everyone. It is January 3rd here in Idaho. I'm not sure if I want to share my city yet, but I'm in Idaho, USA. So if you are in the Philippines, hi Philippines, mabuhay! Anyways, I'm just a dork. My husband and I, we were just talking about some of our friends that are really taking it seriously to try to, seek out some Filipino women, because we have a lot of single friends over 40. I think the range is between over 40 to 60. So I'm not sure. I mean, they all look young. So anyhow, I have a lot of single friends here in the U.S. and they keep asking me all the time, Dom, set me up, blah, 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 blah. But normally I just never had time to be a matchmaker, guys. And I tell them, like, I have lots of family in the Philippines, guys. So that's actually one of the reasons why when I married, both times, the first time I eloped, the second time I went to the courthouse, because man, I just could not fathom the thought, just it would stress me out just thinking that a wedding here in the States was going to cost, if you're not really careful, it can cost anywhere from $25,000 to about $100,000 depending on where you have it, right, and how many people you have. And I'm like, for like a 4 hours worth of fun, I don't know. I think the mortgage gal in me is like, that's a house. So anyhow, my husband and I were talking. We're like, yeah, if you are from La Jolla, from Del Mar, from North County, Solana Beach, Carlsbad. What else is that? Encinitas. If you are a single man and you are thinking about going to the Philippines, Filipino women, you'll get a really, really good Filipina in the Philippines. And we were just joking about it. We're like, I even warned one of my friends, I'm like, if you're from that area and you're from Silicon Valley and you're from New York and you're trying to compare it from the Western girl, a Western girl will cost you more money than an entire family in the Philippines, in the province area. If money is what you're thinking about, But really, if you meet the right woman, money should not even be an issue, or even be the topic. If you have basically anywhere you go in the world, USA, Philippines, Europe, or whatever, if you've got a materialistic woman or man, because there's a lot of materialistic men as well too, but maybe they're born that way. You don't know. We don't know, right? Some people grow up and that's kind of what they were brought into. So they're brought into wealth, and because I met them all the time in North County, San Diego. North County, San Diego, and I'm like, they're born into it, and so they don't know what it's like. To be making less than six-figure income. They have no idea, and that's pretty much they're born into it and they inherit things or whatever. It's just everyone's different. Yeah. I was telling my friends, I'm like, if I was that materialistic, I would have dated somebody in North County and met somebody there. But I met my husband at a divorce party because we didn't want to be depressed, guys. We didn't want to be depressed. We were all going through it. And so there's 4 of us. I don't want to mention their names because I'm trying to keep my family and friends secret, because they have no idea that I just opened my life to the world, because I was pretty private when it came to Facebook, and I just didn't, there were a lot of bullies in my life that I was just like, man, until now you're still a bully. Okay. So anyhow, so for those of you that get bullied, I get it. And you'll remember that you remember those bullies when you grow up, and it's almost like there's I think most of the grit comes from that, you know. Either you're bullied from your parents, you're bullied from your friends, you're bullied from your cousins, you know, you just don't know, right? So everybody has a different upbringing. Anyways, so the main talk, I just want to keep this short because I can blob about anything. My husband's like, you're never going to keep a street topic because you're going to go from one topic to the next, to the next, to the next. So, story of my life, guys. Story of my life. But yeah, it's, you know, if you are a foreigner and you've been in materialistic relationship, you know, you could be, you know, there's a lot of wives that actually make money and their husbands are the ones that are materialistic and spending all the money, you know, like it could be vice versa, right? So and you can come from anywhere part of the world, but if you meet a good man and a good woman, they won't put you in debt. They will always know how to take care of you and make you happy, and life is easy. So, case in point, my life, guys. I have a wonderful husband. You have no idea. It's one of those things. But every relationship has its struggles, right? But the one thing we are very in sync is like how to take care of each other, mentally, emotionally, and you know, we are pretty much. I think I was pretty straightforward with him right from the beginning. I'm like, look, I don't want to be in debt. That's it. That's my number one rule. I don't want to be in debt. I don't care what kind of money you have in your bank account. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to, and that's my number one thing. And you know, I scored big time because he likes to be simple, and I like that. That is a very attractive, super humble human being, and he is good to me and my family. My family doesn't know because I've been keeping him away from them because they look at a white man and they're like, oh, rich, 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 rich. And we're not millionaires, nor are we billionaires at all. We just work hard and we have a simple living. So anyhow, happy New Year. So if all of you guys are making your New Year's resolution, just do it. You know, don't wait to make a list. I mean, you can. That's a good guide, but just you know, you can change your mind every week, and don't feel bad that you haven't reached it, and then you give up at the end of January, like, oh, what's the point, right? You know, but the year's not over yet, right? You know, so do things that make you happy, that fulfills your soul, that doesn't get you into massive debt. Okay, you know, so all this FOMO that these children are like, you know, FOMO about buying a house. It's not buying a house, guys. It's getting into debt, unless you're buying it in cash. Okay, so take it from me. I did mortgage. God, I've been doing mortgage since into the 90s. Wait, when did I start? Yeah, and after I graduated, really, I started working at the bank. So 1995, I think. So I've done lending that long, guys. So that is, oh shoot, that's 30 years. So anyways, I'm not going to give you a bunch of financial stuff because there's financial advisors for that. I'm not licensed to do so. Yeah, that's about it. Have a good one and enjoy the weekend. Bye-bye.